This is it, baby. 2016 NFL season underway. Woohoo! No more preseason. That's done. This week, we get down to business. I've already told you that the Carolina Panthers are going to blow the Super Bowl champion Denver Broncos out of the stadium. It's called revenge. Now, here are my predictions for the NFL season 2016. I've never done this before on a YouTube video sit. This is it. Starting with the NFC South, where I have the Carolina Panthers winning the division in fine fashion. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will give them a run for their money and enter the playoffs as a wild card. Followed by the Falcons at somewhere around 7-9, maybe 6-10, and then the New Orleans Saints. Now you would say, why? First of all, the Panthers have a secret weapon that no one's talked about. It's not really that this weapon is so secret because he's actually in your face. He's a starter. His name is a name they didn't have last year because he was injured. Kelvin Benjamin. So with Derek Funchess, Kelvin Benjamin, Greg Olsen at tight end, the Panthers have three big, fast pass catchers for Cam Newton to throw to, and he's going to do so in fine fashion. That coupled with their defense will put them right back at the top of the NFC South. But the Buccaneers, with their new defensive coordinator, the former head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, Mike Smith. Mike Smith has something to prove. Mike Smith is installing an entirely new defense. Gerald McCoy is going to be turned loose and be the monster that we all know he can be and is, and wreak havoc. Watch. I was almost tempted to flip the position and say Bucs as division winners, but the talent pool combined with the coaching, although I'm not a fan of Mike Shula, on the Panthers side, was too much to ignore. They do get it done. It's hard to pick against the Panthers. But the Buccaneers have not only the right ingredients in terms of new schemes, because look, new scheme means what? It means that I don't have a book on what you're going to do defensively. I don't know. They've got a new offensive coordinator too. I don't quite know what that new offensive coordinator is going to do. I know I've got Jameis Winston in his second year. I know he's sharp. I know he looked fantastic in preseason, one of the top three quarterbacks. I know all of that. The Bucs are going to be powerful. So again, Panthers, Bucs, followed by that's right, Panthers and Bucs, followed by the Falcons and the Saints. Now you would say, am I hating on the Falcons? No, I love head coach Dan Quinn, but I am not a fan of offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan. I am not. Quinn says he has more speed on his defense, but they get gashed a lot. He loves that two-gapping stuff. I'm not a fan of the two-gapping, okay? So I can't really deal with that one, all right? The Saints had their day under head coach Sean Payton, but everyone's caught up to the offensive style. Drew Brees is an excellent elite quarterback veteran, but this is the year that everyone has a book on the Saints. The Saints have not improved themselves dramatically, and so they finish at the bottom, and we'll see what happens with Mr. Payton the next year after that. NFC East, you've got to pick the Dallas Cowboys. That's right. I had the Cowboys at the top before Dak Prescott entered the picture because of Tony Romo's injury. The Cowboys stay there because of Dak Prescott's amazing play and what will be the great running of Ezekiel Elliott. And yeah, I believe that Ezekiel Elliott will be the Rookie of the Year. I stand pat behind that. He is going to be an exciting runner behind that fast, big, athletic Dallas offensive line, combined with the timely passing to such wideouts as Dez Bryant, and of course, there's their incomparable tight end, Jason Witten. I really am excited about the Dallas Cowboys this year. Watch them take the NFC East. But watch the New York Giants give the Cowboys a run for their money and have more epic battles that we love to see this year. The Eagles, I picked next. The Eagles are starting Carson Wentz. the key ingredient for the Eagles not be Wentz, but it will be that defense. That's right. The defense, in its new scheme, the right kind of scheme they should have played all along, quite different than the schemes that they played under the Chip Kelly when Billy Davis was the defensive coordinator and the Eagles fans were just tearing their hair out. Oh God, don't get me started on that. No more of that anymore. But still, the Eagles' problem is that they have the Giants and the Cowboys to contend with, and a rookie quarterback in Carson Wentz. I'm almost tempted to have them switch positions with the Washington Redskins, but I put the Redskins at the bottom. And the reason why I put the Redskins at the bottom is because, Kirk Cousins, some of you say, oh, you hate Kirk Cousins because I don't hate Kirk Cousins at all. Look, the bottom line is this. Kirk Cousins snuck up on everyone, but now we have a book on Kirk Cousins, and the Redskins are not dramatically improved. So, the bottom line is this. You have a book on somebody, you can predict what they do, you stop them. That's what's going to happen with the Washington Redskins. Now, we go into the NFC North, and I have a surprise, which was really brought along by the sad injury to Teddy Bridgewater. I'm picking the one really solid team that no one pays attention to. The team that really is overdue but has a great talent pool. The team that brought in a fantastic Marvin Jones from Cal to be the heir apparent to the retired Calvin Johnson. Yeah, that's right. The Detroit Lions. I have the Detroit Lions winning the division. That's right. I have them winning the division over the Minnesota Vikings, the Green Bay Packers, and the Chicago Bears last place. The Bears have myriad problems on offense. Their defense is okay, but it's not good enough to overcome their offensive problems in terms of passing game coordination, pass blocking, and overall approach and game plan. The Bears obviously miss Adam Gase as their offensive coordinator. It's going to show in the one-loss record this year. Now, we turn to the NFC West. I have the San Francisco 49ers as division winners. And you're saying, what? How can that be? Chip Kelly and his offense. Look, say what you will about Chip Kelly. You cannot deny the success of his offense. But more to the point, you cannot deny Chip Kelly's success as a creator of innovative X's and O's approaches. Consider this. There is one play, one of my favorites, that Chip Kelly brought into the league from Oregon that has taken the league by storm offensively. What is it? It is basically the play where you have the halfback next to the quarterback here, and in a shotgun, of course. Quarterback gets the snap, halfback goes past the quarterback, quarterback fakes. Meanwhile, you have either a wide receiver or a tight end or H-back going across the field. So you have the fake, everyone's pulled this way on defense, bip, completion, sometimes for a touchdown. Think about how many times you've seen variations of that play. Or if you haven't, now, pay attention and look for it. That's the Chip Kelly signature. That's one example of what he is capable of doing, and he will continue to do more of that with the San Francisco 49ers because he's now inspired as the head coach of the team that Bill Walsh, for all practical purposes, brought into success. Now, the organization, I said not necessarily the team, but the organization. Now, followed by the Niners, the Seattle Seahawks, but not good enough to win the wild card, okay? Not good enough. Then the LA Rams, and I have the Arizona Cardinals last. That's right. Everyone's really excited about the Cardinals and yada, yada, yada. I'm sorry, I'm not. And it has to do, again, with Carson Palmer, the offensive line being a bit less athletic than I'd like considering who they're up against. The running game is going to be stopped this year. It's predictable. I have 1,000 reasons not to pick the Arizona Cardinals this year. I'm sticking with them. I can't see the Cardinals. My crystal ball is just not going there. Now we go into the AFC, starting with the AFC South. That's right. In fact, you know what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stop this and then come back, and part 2 of my video will be the AFC. So stay tuned.